Howdy everyone. I'm the Black Shadow. And this one's long overdue. I'm really looking forward to this. If the first game was anything to go by, this should be really fucking good. Howdy everyone, and welcome to my blind run. Let's play Parasite Eve 2. The sequel to the original game, which I did on this channel about 4 years ago, I think it was now. My understanding of this game is slightly mixed of people's opinions. Some people thinking that this is an improvement on the first, some people not so sure. But it should prove to be a very fascinating experience nonetheless. Taking a little bit of work to get this up and running, however, mind you. But I am definitely pretty hyped for this run. And I'm really, really hyped and excited for this series. I have high hopes and expectations. I hope they're not going to be disappointed. Quite like this intro video, by the way. I don't know why. I think I just like the music. Pretty, really cool. Something I've always loved about this series. You know, the mechanics have always been pretty solid. The story's perhaps a touch wacky at times. The gameplay's usually pretty solid, although it does change a bit for this game, we'll talk about later on. But I always thought the music in this series is really underrated. Really underrated. Oh, Aya. Here we go again. So folks, you can see here, circa 1999-2000, this game was incredibly late on the life cycle for the original PlayStation 1, which is the version of this I am playing. And that in itself is got some, caused a couple of issues in getting this to run as smoothly as I can. Pretty happy with the end result here, although, you know, like everything, there's always little hitches and whatever else. But nonetheless, I think we're much ready to go here. Here's our option menu, by the way. Do you want vibration on or off? That is all. Oh, I love it when video games do shit like that. So yeah, I hope you're ready to enjoy the second installment of the cinematic RPG, as the devs would describe the original game. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. It should be noted that much like the original game, there is no voice acting in any of the cutscenes of this. There is sometimes occasional sounds and stuff. It's kind of weird. Like, they could have done voices, but they never bothered to do so. Guess who's filling that role today? September 4th, 2000. 8:18 p.m. Los Angeles. I believe this is 3 years after the original was set. So probably time-wise, between when I did the last series, actually not a million miles away. Nearly 3 years have passed since the tragic loss of life during the incident in Manhattan. Since then, I've quit the force and become an NMC hunter based in LA. Poor things. Caught the creatures, they headed west from New York. This is obviously the event of the original game. Crazy, crazy shit happened in New York, everyone. We never saw any of the mutant mitochondria that created Eve again. He was basically the main protagonist of the game. Hoping folks here might remember a little bit of the original plot. The creatures' numbers were dwindling. Completely eradicated, mind you. The end of my struggle was in sight. Until one chilly, late summer evening. Whoops! Right in the heart, too. Ouch. Well, good job. Yeah, you screwed that one up. What's the matter, Aya? Got something against little girls? Just not in the zone today. Well, that's unfortuitous. Well... So, the game gives you an opportunity here to do a little bit of practice for how the game mechanics of this works. Battle has changed a lot since the original game, so we will quickly delve into it. Ready for more? Come get some. We can even choose music tracks as well, which is kind of nice. I don't really know what any of these are. I'm just aware that there's a thing. We'll go with this one. That'll suffice. Choose a weapon. We've only got one. Good old M93R Raffica. Free burst handgun. It's fun. Okay. Choose a couple of levels as well to test ourselves out. We're just going to go level 1 here. I just want to explain how combat works. Program start. So, combat in this game, in the original game, combat was sort of fairly freeform. Or there was like an ATB sort of gauge. That has been changed in this game in that combat is pretty much exactly freeform. Anything goes. It is all live, pretty much outside, I think, a bit of menu diving. But other than that, like, anything you want to do in this game, combat-wise, is up to you. Movement, attacking-wise, which is quite different, to be fair. Well, I'm looking forward to exploring in. So, we use our square button to search for a target. Take aim when a target breeds, and we can press square once more to aim at said target. So square is to bring up the aiming in the end. So now we're aiming at it. We then shoot the target, pressing on to fire. Get sucked. I don't actually know what that means. Now note, obviously when we're in aiming, we still have to press square again in order to switch to the different target here. Like so. Which makes rough sense. There you go. Beautiful. Nice and easy. Pretty straightforward. You know, fairly standard here. Obviously you're using Firearms game, you're eventually going to need to reload your stuff. If you're carrying extra rounds and your magazine runs out, you can fire your weapon to reload. However, another system in this game is that your armor has various slots where you can put attachments into, including ammunition, which lets you reload by just going into the menu. So you can reload rather than having to wait for your ammo to run out, which makes rough sense. So we're going to go ahead and do that exactly here. So you see attachment, we have a shit ton of 9mm rounds. So we reload now instead of waiting. Which is a nice, cool little system. And it's pretty easy. It's not too difficult either, so... Alright, so we can quick change targets by pressing left and right while holding square to switch in between. As you can see here. Do note, though, once you've shot, you have to kind of, like, re-aim again. It's a little funky. Right, let's reload again here. I'm still not too used to the aiming system in this game. I'm kind of having to get used to it, especially with multiple targets. What I tend to do is I just keep switching between square to, like, choose different targets. As you can see, that tends to be what I end up doing here. But it's a nice little training segment to just get used to this sort of system. You know, pretty solid, pretty cool. We'll see what we can do here. Of course, you want to make sure you are actually aiming at something. Oh, we're empty. Piss. That was unlucky. But yeah, I suppose as I play the game a bit more, I'll get a bit more used to just switching between multiple targets on the fly. But that's, you know, for having not played the game much, it's a little fun. Oops. I also tend to do that as well, like accidentally switch between targets as well. You know, using square to hold in the first place is a little, you know, not particularly used to it. There we go. That'll suffice. Good job. Yummy. Beautiful. I already did that, my dear, but thanks. Yeah, fuck you, yellow targets. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright then, well, let's have ourselves a bit of a look around. Okay, so... We've got every kind of ammunition used by mist hunters here. We're just not allowed to take any outside of practice range. Damn it! That sucks, but yeah, there is all sorts of goods here. 9mm parabellums, fit the Raffica, never leave home without them. a lot of them. So what I noticed about this game is I was quickly just testing a couple bits and pieces. This game kind of like, you can relook at the same area, and you will sometimes get different what's the look what I'm for here? Different descriptions for the same thing you're looking at, if you just keep looking at it. And there comes a point where eventually that's it, and the cycle just stops. But you can look at some things like 3 or 4 different times for further information and context, which is kind of cool. I kind of like it. Although the problem is then you feel like you're going to be compelled, if you want to learn a lot of backstory, to just look at shitloads of stuff constantly again and again and again. So we obviously got buckshot rounds, sprays 9 lead shots, pretty to see, and pretty powerful. Yeah, a lot of close combat situations in my job. I can believe this. Oh, very good. Yeah, so this is an entire ammo desk here, which it says here. We've got 556 rifle rounds. Often works in the military, so we use compatible ammo. More powerful than pistol rounds. Very, very cool. Just lots of ammunition. Too bad I can't take it with me. I know. All kinds of sad. Very sad. Alright then. Well, that's not much else for us to do here, so I guess we'll head on outside. Now, aficionados of the series will have immediately noticed the music. And yes, I really appreciate it. A nice little kind of smooth remix of the Out of Phase music from the original game. And those who have seen my series of the original game will know, fucking love that track. Fucking love it. Rifles and shotguns stored in this rack. Rifle. Long range, serious power. They draw too much attention, so only use in spec. Who cares? If they kill it convincingly, just use the damn thing. Never mind. Shotgun, aka the Street Sweeper. Really? Most kinds of buckshot spread lead shot over a limited radius with an excellent hit ratio. You can take down targets, take down a bunch of targets in one shot. Other kinds of shells are good in different situations. Neat. They all belong to other hunters. I'll leave them here. Fair enough then. Got a copy of Know Your NMCs. NMC is the abbreviation for Neo-Mitochondrian Creature. Effectively, the spawn of all the stuff that happened in the original game, as far as I can tell. Yeah, the organisms with modified mitochondria, which basically is like... I can't remember the exact specifics. It's been some times I've done the original game, but effectively... horrendous creatures being created by just massive mutations of people's, like, genes and DNA and stuff. It's a bit complicated. Yeah, mitochondria are the cellular organs responsible for creating energy. They're in practically every living thing, humans included. In the distant past, they existed as independent organisms. Then they became parasites. Get it? Yeah. They live inside the cell nucleus in symbiosis with the cell. Of course, their chromosomes are different than those of the host. This game got really sciencey about, like, a third of the way in the original game, which I appreciated because I kind of like that, but I know that wasn't for everyone's taste. So notice here, I'm looking at the same thing and getting further context. Most mitochondria are harmless. The problem is when they evolve consciousness. Those are the neo-mitochondria. When they get inside an organism, the host transforms into a large, violet, carnivorous creature known as an NMC. Then, there's no turning back. That's where we hunters come in. Very good. Awesome. Yes, you know, this is all the same thing here. Some different bits here. Some articles about Mist and the creatures we call NMCs. Body decays in a second. Bigfoot in LA. These are all tabloid headlines. Goddamn tabloids. People don't really don't know that NMCs really exist. Stuff keeping it all inside, but Mist is... You've been keeping it inside and, like, quiet for 3 years. That's pretty impressive. I'll give you that. Very, very good. Do you have a rung function? I'll go ahead and use it. But yeah, I really like this remix theme. It's pretty sweet. Nice and chill. Look around here. Mist. Mitochondrial Investigation and Suppression Team. Usually abbreviated as Mist. This is the department where I've been assigned. Mist began as a team of agents gathered from within the FBI. Their mission? To exterminate NMCs and keep them from multiplying. Very important. When some NMCs escaped from Manhattan and began to spread, organizations sprang up everywhere. Eventually, they were unified as a full division of the FBI. The government is yet to publicly announce the existence of NMCs. God damn it. would this be? 1999, 2000? So this is 2000, right? So who would that have been? Like, September 2000, Clinton? Just a bit of a date stamp here. Literally about 15 minutes before starting recording this video, Joe Biden got announced as been projected as the US president. Whatever you make of it, definitely a moment in history, but some date stamping for you there. So Mantis Hunters are officially just FBI agents. It's easier to explain that way. LA Mist was founded last August. Total employees, 12. Wow, I thought it'd be more than that. Our supervisor, Agent Baldwin, has all the personality of a computer. That's nice. So we call him Hal. 7 hunters work under him, including myself. 2 scientific analysis personnel, 1 info management specialist, and 1 firearms expert work with us. Our jurisdiction is Los Angeles. When creatures are sighted, it's our job to go get them. It's like exterminating termites with a higher exterminated death rate. Okay? There we go. That's the fun of that. Lovely. Got some photos from the shooting competition a while back. First place was Rupert Broderick. He's a hunter too. We had obviously an introduction, a very brief introduction of several people from the main prep the game. There's quite a lot of characters in this game actually. From what I can gather, more characters than there was in the original Parasite Eve. It's going to make voicing them fucking hard, but I'll do what I can. He requested a transfer to Mist from his previous assignment. Everybody says he's here because an NMC killed his daughter. Usually he's pretty quiet, reserved. But get him with an NMC and he's a wild man. Same with me, because of my powers. My parasite energy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know. It's all kinds of complicated. She always hunts alone. We'll talk more about that later on. I try not to show others. I've seen the fear in their eyes. Shooting cons pictures. Second place, Aya Brea. Me. And that's all there is to see. Very cool. Yeah, nothing else there. Alright then. Sir? I understand. Right away. Pierce. That was Hal, I presume. I tend to do the main character in like the standard voice. I've always tended to do that. Looks like the doo-doo's really hit the fan. Oh god. At the Acropolis Tower downtown. The what? I just went to a clearance sale there last week. Not on the roof, I bet. The roof? Hal wants... I mean... Supervising Agent Baldwin wants to go down there 10 minutes ago. Yikes. I would assume... He's like, Last time I checked out a creature sighting, it was just a salesman in a fluffy chicken suit. Your tax dollars at work. Damn it. They've already called them the SWAT teams, eh? Alright, we'll get going then. Alrighty. When there's NMCs, there I am. Can detect some sarcasm there. Just don't get cocky. Thanks, Pierce. Appreciate it. Jody's got your car ready for you. Well, thank you. Yeah, the range monitor room. I suppose I could have done more targeting practice. That'll be fine. Miss practice range is a little unusual. There's always an agent monitoring the range. Mostly because practice can get dangerous at times. Without rigorous training, humans don't have a prayer against NMCs. Yeah. I'm always partnered with Piers from intelligence. He hates guns, so I'm always the one on the range. Well, sure, be fine. Handgun rank. Okay, can I take one? Apparently not. Well, piss. Ads for new handguns and body armors. I'm probably going to check everything out, but there's a lot of stuff to look at in the HQ. I'm not a big fan of armor. Too bulky. Attaching frequently used items to your armor is standard practice. Running out of ammo or not being able to switch weapons when you're surrounded by NMCs is very bad. Spoilers. I never forgot to use attachments on my leather jacket either. Indeed. We'll be talking about more of this. But this is referring about, yeah, so if we go to our actual event, which is different from what we just saw here. This is Aya's armor here. Her lovely leather jacket, which has 3 attachment slots. So there's 100 handgun rounds, if I can say it correctly. We've also got a GPS, which has a motion detector, as well as a couple of recovery pills. Very nice. Have a couple of weapons to start off with as well for the game. Of course, the M93R, which we've already seen. We can, I believe, look at them somehow. How do I do this? I never remember this. I was playing around with this earlier, and I've since forgotten. That's it. Triangle button. There we go. So everything's got specifications, weight, yeah, an effective range, fire rates. It's also got like weight capacities as well. I don't remember. I remember this being a thing in the original game. I don't remember if it really mattered much. Maybe it affects like, I don't even remember. But yeah, so you can see here we can fire the gun as a single burst, as well as a single fire, as well as 3-round burst, which is kind of nice, as well as a top of baton, a pretty basic melee weapon should be run out of ammo, which we may or may not do. But yes, here's the jacket. Very nice. Especially resist paralysis. Well, that's nice. Gives you plus 10 health. Free attachment slots. So yeah, here's the handgun rounds. Useful for a variety of weapons. There's a lot of weapons in this game. Our GPS. Yeah, as you see here. I don't really know why we have that, but we do. And a couple of recovery pills, you can see there. We can use them to recover 100. You can also notice as an attachment, it has slightly less effect. I'm guessing that means basically if we were about to be defeated and it gets auto-used, I'm guessing. It has slightly less effect. Worth noting, it's a thing. We have 20 item slots as well. One thing that is a notable thing in Parasite Eve is your inventory is actually fairly strictly limited in this game. So you have to be wary of that. There are like boxes and stuff you can put stuff away, and you can do stuff with your weapons and such, and some attachment armors will give you more inventory slots. But worth noting that there is a limit to your inventory. And notice that we've got 6, and that includes our armor, and that includes our attachments as well. To be noted. Alright, well, let's go ahead to our car, everyone. We're off to the Acropolis Tower. Alrighty then. If there's anything else particular to look here, we got firearms. Firearms Control. Oh, I'll have a little look-see in here. What the hell? Howdy there, lady. Can I help you? Hiya, Ada. Use your BP here and arm and equip yourself. Bring along some tablets too, just in case. BP? Don't look at me like that. You must be really wiped out. I'm aware of what this is. BP stands for bounty points. They're a kind of bonus hunters like yourself can earn. You receive credits depending on the type of NMC you hunt. I think of it as a currency system for the game, basically. But not like dollars, because like, why would you get $40 for killing a mutant rat? It's like, what? So bounty points are what it is, to try and make it make a little bit more sense. So we can see a list of stuff here. So as you can see here, there are various items and weapon stuff here. We've got a PA-3 shotgun, we've got an assault rifle. These are pretty expensive, however, as you can see. Bit worrying. But as you can see here, look, very, very nice. Massive range, obviously using rifle rounds, can free burst, pretty cool. Also come here to buy the ammos from it as well. So we got obviously the buckshot, we got that. Weapons using batteries or fuel can be reloaded for free. This is a thing that should be noted as well. There is all kinds of different ammunition types. They're for free, which is pretty sweet. Armors here, so we've got a turtle vest used by obviously mist operatives, as well as combat armor. Looks very fun. And just general items, so recovery, MP boosts, some penicillin, stims, as well as some a couple of attachments as well. Disposable defense person to blind enemies in front of you, and some pepper spray to do some stuff. So all sorts of stuff. Very, very cool. Every gun uses a certain caliber ammo. Right, ammos are in different coloured boxes. I mean, like, duh. Why did Pierce try to put 9mm parabarrels in a revolver? God damn it, Pierce. What a fool. What a fool. So yeah, there's various item stores in the game. This is the one at HQ. Oh, we come across plenty of them. But there we go. Little introduction to that. Oh, there's Pierce. Not yet. We'll have one more little look around before we do. There we go. Yeah, I know that. Thanks. I'm partially tempted to actually do more practice of the aiming system just by myself, but I reckon I'll be fine. Somebody left a drink here. Ooh, we've got a bottle of some kind. Nice. Huh. So there we go. We can find little hidden items. Here's Pierce's SUV. It's quite the outdoors, really. This is good for off-roading. Doesn't looks like we're heading into town, so... My car. Yeah, we do. So we have... Bottle. A medicine bottle. Oh, I see. So you go to inspect it and then it will tell you what it is. So when you pick up items, you don't actually know what they are necessarily straight away. Especially if you've not seen it. That's kind of a cool little system. Very nice. You can see there, recovery free. That's a serious health item, everyone. That's very nice. A good pickup for us, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful. See if there's anything else of any interest around here. There might be. We've got something flashing here. We've got a phone. Agent Brea, what are you doing? You're needed downtown now. Oh, this is our save system. Okay, then. I will make use of this as I did recently clear some space. Sure. Should create save data. Very nice. There we go. Alright, I think we've had enough fun here in HQ. I think we should probably actually do something. It can be easy just to leave here. But reinforce to resist anti-tank weapons. Jeez. What do you think's gonna happen? Like, what the hell? Isn't that a bit OTT? Christ. Never mind, everyone. Never mind. I don't think there's anything else for us to do here. Let's help them down. Yep, we're good. What could possibly go wrong? Ready. Great. I'll open the gate. Watch yourself out there. Well, I'll do what I can, Pierce. That tire squirrel seemed awfully dramatic. Just throwing that out there. 8:56 p.m. Acropolis Tower, Los Angeles. Is that actually a place? Like an actual thing? I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure back in the Parasite 1 in Manhattan, they used... Oh, God! The hell did that? Terrorists? Just saunters up in the cars like, stand back, boys. Professionals at work here. Just another day of the job. I know. Well, shit seems pretty bad here. Good God. The hell's been going on here? What a mess. Special Agent Aya Brea, FBI missed units. Missed? All right, you're cleared for entry. Go right in. Wait, you're not even gonna tell what the hell's going on here? There's like chaos around here. Yeah. The situation, it's out of control. We had a team on the roof before we lost contact. And now our helicopter's down. Military better get here soon. The military? Jeez. Yeah, suffice to say, you guys don't have anything under control here. There we go. This way? Okay. I like the kind of moving cutscene as you move around here. It's kind of sweet. Again, this was like really stretching what the PlayStation 1 could do here. Good God. The hell brought that down? I'm confused. Special Agent Brea, FBI. We will see Cook around here. Well, SWAT went in about 10 minutes ago. We seem to have lost contact. Any civilians? They've already been evacuated. Well, good. They were yelling about creatures. I see. Well, cheers. Be careful in there. Sarge, an FBI agent just entered the building. That hunter from Mist, right? Mm-hmm. Mist, Sergeant? Yeah, you haven't heard of them? Damn rookies. The Monster Hunters. Good game. They formed off the NY blockade incident 3 years ago. We've already read all this, of course. Anyone? Seems pretty quiet. Bet they're getting a hell of a show. It's very quiet. Too quiet. That doesn't inherently look good. Also, like the reflection mechanics. The reflection stuff there. Pretty neat. I approve of that. Oh boy. What in God's name happened in here? Jesus. Emphasis on the word was. The stench of gunpowder and blood. Bodies just lying on top of each other. Looks like they got their asses handed to them. And then some. Jesus. I mean, they do call it like the sort of a cinema RPG, but of course this game also has plenty of survival horror in it too. These wounds, like something was toying with him. Well, you won't be needing those pain reliever pills anymore. Cheers for that. Yeah, looks like it. I mean, I know, like, you're meant to be the monster hunters here, but, like, good God. I don't think... This isn't like Manhattan. Okay, this isn't like Manhattan, where, like, this had never happened before, and the police weren't ready for this kind of situation. Like, good God. Great. Hello? Who the hell would be ringing here? Agent Brea? How do you get my number? Or this number? How do you know I was here? You're there. Good. This is Baldwin. What? SWAT? I see. It's unusual for NMCs to do this kind of damage. We need more information. Just use sufficient caution. We'll definitely be saving the game here. And I think I'm also going to be ending the video here as well, everyone. I need to make sure everything's looking pretty good and solid and well. It should be, but I need to go and quickly test it. So, yeah, everyone. I guess next time we go exploring the Acropolis Tower and work out what in the fuck did all of this. I know, Aya. Bad times are coming. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you're going to enjoy this series as much as I reckon I'm going to. See you next time.